Hi there, I'm Vlad, and this month I challenged myself to take at least 10 self-portraits in the studio as a way to exercise my skills. This is day 2, and the challenge for today is working primarily with red light. And this is notoriously difficult because if you're only working with red light, you're effectively losing a quarter of your resolution. And that's not all, the red channel is also super easy to overexpose, and as you can see on my hand, it's really easy to do that. So I'm gonna have to pay attention to mixing some white light and also not to blow out the red channel. So for today's light setup, I'm going to start with 2 of these tube lights, and they are both set to red and pointed towards the back of the room, so they are just spilling red light to create a bit of a fill light. I know it doesn't look like much behind of me right now, but if I turn my filming light around and I actually start to control its spill, the wall behind of me is gonna start to look red. And since I don't want to be working with just red light, I'm placing one of these spotlight attachments facing the wall behind of me to create some interest and a bit of reasoning for my key light. But I'm gonna make it just a bit smaller. And now that I have a reason, I'm going to turn on my key light, which is this small LED panel. And when I reframe my shot, you will see how much nicer this looks. But I have to pay attention to a few things. This light is already washing out the red in the room, so I'm going to add a grid on top of it to prevent that from happening, and I'm going to turn it down just a bit because I don't want it to be brighter than the circle of light behind of me, because keep in mind, we're using that to motivate this light. And for the final shot, I switched to a longer focal length, but while playing around with the spotlight, I also noticed that I have light on my face coming on this side, but if I made that bigger, I needed a hair light as well. So I have one more tube above me that is casting some highlights on my shoulders and on my hair, and that's the final setup. And while the final photo doesn't look that bad out of the camera, with the help of some color response curves, it looks much better.